Welcome all to our DC Universe Online live stream. I am your host, Daddy Dangerous, and this is Thursday Night Nights. With me tonight is our league leader and man who needs no introduction.
No introduction.
So as we do every Thursday, we will be headed into the event versions of the newest raids. We'll actually start with the Doomsday raid, the novice version. We do this so that every member of the league, level 10 and up, may join us for one big league run.
Yay.
Joining us for tonight's festivities, we have Blast Pattern,
Howdy.
Judge Lore,
Greetings.
Catchfly,
Hello.
Manchuto, Midori Iro, Red Lead, Sprangtastic, and Texas Lightningstorm. Welcome, everybody. Standard disclaimer. Many of us here in the Justice Knights have played DCUO off and on for a few years. But please keep in mind, we're not experts. This is not a pro tips, in-depth analysis, OP loadout, the new meta, charts, graphs, crunch numbers kind of stream. While we do have a lot of game knowledge and may offer advice from time to time, we make no guarantees it'll be good advice. As always, the purpose of the stream is to entertain, shamelessly promote our league, and most importantly, have fun. That being said, once again we have a little too much for one raid group this week. So we'll go into, we'll have a split raid again. And we'll start with the Doomsday raids. And we'll go from
Doomsday.
there.
Yep. Queuing now. Where is it? There it is.
Looks like we'll have 3 special guests in our run.
If I know my math, we will have 3 as well.
I'm not a math guy, so
Yeah. Oop, I got mine. Ours popped.
we are still waiting.
No.
A special guest interview. I mean, maybe we might interview them, but they're not in league chat, so that might be kind of tough.
So, our special guest on our raid, we have Killer Moths. He's our healer. Well,
Okay.
a healer. Artley's Cool, XXX Superboy Elite, and that's it. That's 3.
We are still waiting to queue in.
We have a troll?
I mean, we might have a guest interview with one of the developers of DC Universe Online. So for the stream on our side, it's just going really well. We're still waiting to queue in.
I just realized we do not have a troll. I don't know if we need one. Everyone's power
I have
seems to
some
be
troll
okay.
stuff on my bar just in case.
Yeah, it looks like we'll be okay. Everyone's power is still halfway. That should be enough. Mine is very good still.
So we have a question from the audience, or more like a comment, from someone named Breen Singer.
Cool.
Okay. Bren Singer, if I'm pronouncing that correctly.
It sounds about right. Sounds about right.
The comment is, Razor wanted to log in, ...
Well, Ben logged in instead.
Oh, and we queued in.
Oh, nice.
And now, Bren Singer says, LOL, hello.
Waller here. This affair is now under Task Force X jurisdiction.
Well, welcome,
I've assigned members
Bren
of the Suicide Squad to
Singer.
assist in your objectives. Just keep your nose down.
I think I've seen that name somewhere before.
It looks familiar, but I can't put a finger on it. Maybe a foot on it.
It was like months and months ago.
It's been a bit, I think. Oh, I better go tank. We got 2 years. Alright, so we are in, by the way. Our special guests for the night, for this raid, we have Swag times 20. We have the True Harley and Babe Boo.
So it looks like, by the way, we have a little glitch here on our side.
Doomsday's gone invisible.
Yeah, we got an invisible Doomsday.
Oh. We might be out before you then.
Well, I mean, targeting is still working. So, and somebody put little chompers on them, so I could see. That was you, Midori. Put some chompers on them.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep in mind.
Keep in mind the weekly challenge. Red X's are good. It's kind of like the Ice Bucket challenge. That's the challenge for this raid, is to stand on the X. Because it is good for you.
Right.
Breton Singer says he also goes by Breton, if that's easier.
Oh, look, I won.
Oh, there's the
I
X.
could probably call you Singer, though.
Oh, there he is. Now I see him. If you are watching Knife Edge channel, he's now visible. Is he visible for the rest of you guys? Yes.
He now has stealth mode.
He's visible for us.
Okay.
For Team Awesome.
Yeah, he's visible again.
Team Awesome.
Team Possum? That's what I heard.
We also go by Team Amazing.
Oh, someone's down.
That would be me.
We also go by
Kill him off, guy.
Team Spectacular. You could call us Team, I don't know, maybe another question from the stream chat. We have, my font is a little low, or a little small. It looks like I'm Avenger, if I'm reading this correctly. His question is, no Team Daddy? We can make that work. I mean, that just means it's all about me. And I'm nothing if I'm not humble. Nope, easy to jump in the air. Time to find the X's. Also, make sure to hit the toggles, the cogs on the kryptonite turrets. Those of us that are in league chat here. I may have pronounced that wrong, Mr.
League chat is correct.
reason why the Justice Knights here choose to have, in our recruitment, we choose to only recruit members that recruit people who have actual, like, names that can be seen in a comic book kind of thing. No X's, no numbers.
Original.
Yeah, original names. Something that you can see printed in a comic book.
Yep.
Obviously no XX Batman 69XX. You know.
And no Apple products like iBatman and iSuperman.
Yeah. Though I think at one point did we have someone with an I?
That was last week.
I thought we had someone at one point that was I something.
Yeah, last week we did.
I meant in League, like in the past.
No, in the league? Okay.
I kind of remember something.
Or I might be thinking of a long time ago, Sonic Wings had a Z at the end instead of an S for wings. I think we let that one pass.
Yeah.
Because the Z just makes it, like, cool.
Very cool.
We did have a size Superman at some point.
Makes it hip. Is the word I'm looking for.
Hip. Because saying it's hip is hip.
Right. It's lit.
Oh, is that what you said? I thought you said hip.
I did say that at first, but I changed it. It's lit.
Oh, you changed it. Okay.
Yeah.
What's happening? Do we have to hit the... Oh, we do. We have a turret way in the back, guys. I
We
got
just
it.
finished our raid. We're going through the cutscene.
Oh, jeez. We're a little behind because we forgot about the turret. Forgot
So,
a turret.
News of the week. DCUO launches on Switch August 6th. I know at least one person probably pretty happy about that. Additionally, 2 new DLCs coming out this year. Both DC Metal. I'm thinking
Metal, yeah.
Yeah. DC
Yeah, it's
Metal.
the Bat Metal, or the Metal Batman one.
Dark Universe, yeah.
Dark Knight's Metal, I believe is what they called it. So, that'll be interesting. Kind of makes me wonder if they went out and got what's his name, Conroy to come back and do Batman, and Mark Hamill to come back and do Joker. Because isn't one of them like the Batman Who Laughs? Isn't that like the Joker version of him or something like that?
Yeah, it's Batman Who Laughs. If you get a chance to, there's a video where Kevin Conroy does that whole speech about Harvey Dent from Dark Knight.
Oh, okay.
He does his own take on it, and it's actually really cool sounding. I mean, he hiccups on one line, but it still sounds awesome.
Nice. All right. Well, we are out of the first raid.
Yep.
We'll head into
Heading
the
out
second
too.
one in just a moment. Might as well get that queued up now because it might take a bit. Oh, I'm going to spend some of my nth metal.
It's the Talkin' Tunes series that the guy who voices Pinky he does on YouTube.
We're going to head out into Fellowship of the Arcane.
Fellowship of the Arcane.
Any more? Any more questions from chat? I wonder. We'd like to welcome Commander Root back to chat, or back to the stream. He is a longtime viewer. He's been with us since the very first episode of Thursday Night Nights. Welcome back, Commander Root. I hear he gets around. He watches a lot of Twitch. An awful lot of Twitch.
There we go. I know Ben Rhodes logged on. Trying to see if I can get him over to the other side.
So yeah, he ended up dropping and going back over to Razor.
Oh man.
Yeah, you guys can grab him. I'd give you probably one more than us, but that's fine. Everybody's queued up, so we're just waiting for the Q Master? I don't know what else to call it.
Q Master.
Ours says we're waiting on knife.
Is that like Gatekeeper and Keymaster?
Similar.
Yes.
There you go. We picked up Ben Rhodes.
Oh, alright, we just queued. And I think once we get in, we'll have a little something to do, courtesy of our league leader.
What's that?
I think.
Boss fight?
Possibly.
Twister?
I don't know. Do we,
Oh, we just popped two. We're on our way in.
do you, need me to queue something up, or do you have that
Possibly.
do you have that taken care of on your end?
Actually, I don't. One thing I don't have, but give me a second.
I can get it going right now.
Just keep your nose down. The squad won't
You might as well.
Seconds up.
I'm not ready.
Alright.
Oh. It's that time.
Country music.
Famous JK game music. Well, time to play a game.
Alright. What kind of...
Yay, I want to play Monopoly.
I just gotta wheel out that big wheel, game wheel.
Do you need a minute?
A little heavy.
Should you get one of your kids to come and help you?
I could.
By the way, in our real quick, in our special guests in our raid, we have Rage of Assassins, Mr. Payne, P-A-Y-N-E. That's I'm kind of surprised he got that one. That's pretty good. And Mana Orb.
Well, we only have two this time because we picked up Ben Rhodes.
Right.
We have J Fuse and Jamie 3. Jamie 3. Oh, we're going back to the music. Reminder music, I guess.
We gotta get that wheel out here.
It's coming out. It's being wheeled out as we speak.
Okay.
So.
I get it. I see what you did there. It's getting weak.
So, wait, hold on. So, last time we played, well, past few times we had a couple games. We had, what was that, Name This, and Headlines. And there were other games in there not mentioned, because we never got a chance to pick it. So, without further ado,
Damn, all these
the
intruders.
wheel. What will it be? Oh, headlines. Very nice, just like last time.
Second week in a row.
Second week in a row. Who would have thought? So for those that have never heard of this game, basically, my team over here at Knife Edge Productions, I guess, Knife Edge now, put together a series of headlines.
Speaking of
And
shameless plugs,
shameless plugs. Put together a couple of headlines here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to read half of the headline, and you have to decide before I read the second half whether the news is going to be bad news or if it's going to be good news. Alright?
and I will say that anyone watching the stream, audience participation is acceptable, is welcomed.
Definitely.
So,
It is highly encouraged.
yes, especially encouraged if you're watching the stream, feel free to chime in on what you think the headline is. Good news, bad news. Complete the headline, what you think it might be.
Yep. So the first headline. Spider-Man Far From Home. Blank. Is it going to be good news or bad news? It's a story about Spider-Man Far From Home.
Good news.
Good news.
I think it's going to be neutral, because I think it's actually going to be Spider-Man Far From Home, blank.
Is a movie.
I think you just read the entire headline.
Spider-Man Far From Home. Is that, anybody else going to participate? Good news, bad news? Alright, well,
Don't be shy. Everybody's got
the rest of the
they say
the rest of the headline. Anybody chatting on your side?
I got nothing.
Nothing. Let me check. Nothing on my side. Spider-Man Far From Home passing $1 billion.
Wow.
Good news.
That's bad news.
Yeah, real bad news.
I thought it was good news.
That's
Oh.
what I thought. Means
So,
they'll make another one.
What do you think? Is it good news or bad news?
Welcome to the stream, Deadpool verse.
Deadpool verse.
We have a new person watching. He says, "What's up?"
What's up? So Spider-Man. I need a verdict. Is that bad news or good news?
It's
Well,
good
I
news,
think-
because that means they'll make another one.
I think one billion is
Alright.
pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah, good
So, yeah.
score.
It puts Marvel Studios one step closer to buying themselves back from Disney.
Right.
I don't
Alright,
know,
moving on.
I kind of think the merger is pretty good there. It's working out pretty well.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, that was that headline was from Variety. Just gotta can't just take the headline, you know. All right, next headline.
Sorry, go ahead. Didn't mean to interrupt.
No, no, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say I don't know on the comment about it being good because you know they're canceling all the Netflix shows. They're canceling Agents of Shield, which I understand why they're doing it, but you know I like those shows.
Pretty much most of their TV shows are going that direction. They're kind of
Yeah.
slipping away from the MCU, so...
The
Well,
shows, I have a feeling the shows aren't necessarily they're being canceled on Netflix and whatnot, but Disney Plus is going to have a lot of
Yeah,
streamed
all
shows.
of these shows, apparently part of the thing, and this I guess this was at Comic Con, is that nearly all these shows were made before Disney bought Marvel and Fox and everything, the MCU as it was. So all the TV show stuff isn't really relatable to the quote unquote MCU.
I don't know if anybody else is having this problem, but I have Blast turned all the way up and I can still barely hear him.
I can hear him.
I can hear him now. I
See, maybe is that a little better?
Oh, yeah,
I'll move
much
the
better.
mic. Okay. Anyway, but yeah,
It's a
apparently
little
like
weird.
all all the shows more or less came out before Kevin Feige had control over the MCU completely. So it's like with the Netflix stuff, they kind of reference the quote-unquote MCU, but they say that that's never going to happen. Like, they're never going to put Daredevil in the cinematic universe. You know, apparently
I like how
he
you
was
say
trying...
quote-unquote MCU as if it's probably not really a thing.
Well, there's a lot of... From the people I talked to, there's a lot of people who considered the TV shows part of the MCU, because people don't consider the cinematic being like theatrical.
Right.
Oh, I
But
know.
you're talking like
it's,
movie,
mainly because they
small
also
screen versus
recast
large
actors from those TV shows into the MCU. Like the woman who approached Tony in Civil War about her son dying also played a villain in one of the Netflix shows. And the guy that they just cast as Blade also played a villain in the Netflix shows.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it's like, I remember when they, what was it, after the first season of Daredevil, like one of the big things with the contract was that they were under contract so that they would appear, or could rather be used in the MCU at a later date, and they couldn't renegotiate because it's a movie, you know, for like more pay.
Right.
But, you know, the whole thing like with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., I guess, like Kevin Feige didn't want it to start from the beginning, and
I think it would be hilarious though if they decided to make the Ben Affleck Daredevil part of the MCU.
oh god.
As much as people hated it.
You know, the way I've always looked at it is all of the movies are just different multiverse versions. You know, otherwise I would just be ranting at every movie about, you know, well, that's not right, that's not how it is. And it's like, okay, look at it as a different reality.
Oh yeah. I'm a little disappointed that Stan Lee has died because I was hoping to at least get to him at a comic convention at one point because I've always wanted to ask him that if they have never created Batman, if he would have named Daredevil Batman.
I don't know. I mean, it's not really a
because he
bad
named Spider-Man
theme there.
Spider-Man, so somebody who navigates by sonar.
Yeah, I kind of see that. What am I doing here? Oh, I gotta tell it. That's why I'm running around walls trying to exit the room.
I thought it was appropriate.
Back on track.
Yeah, back to the wheel, right?
Oh yeah, right.
You were playing a game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were. Sorry about
Right,
that.
next headline.
No, it's alright. No, I was interested.
And then again, anyone in chat right now, in stream chat, can participate.
Trying to navigate a maze here in the library. Okay, so heading back. Where was I? Look at my little notes here.
Headlines.
Headlines. Thank you.
Yep. This week.
AT&T DirecTV Now. It's for all you cord cutters out there. AT&T DirecTV Now. Bad news. Everyone's bad
It
news.
depends on where you're standing. I'm gonna.
Yeah, well, bad news.
Bad news as well.
Probably bad news though. I used to work for AT&T, so probably bad news.
Bad news is correct. AT&T DirecTV Now lost 168,000 subscribers with the second quarter.
So that could be good news if you hate AT&T.
I'm gonna change my opinion. I'm going to go back to good news. Because we had them for about a month. And by that I mean, so we signed up for their service, both internet and phone and TV.
You signed up for Uverse.
I don't know if it was Uverse though, because they didn't call it Uverse. Anyways, so the satellite dish got hooked up, no problem. Like they were out here within a week. Like yeah, they scheduled their appointment. We got it. This was back when I was still on third shift. So I explained to them over and over, the rep that I talked to at Costco, hey, so I work third shift. I'm not, I need you guys to be here, on a Monday or a Saturday, so that, cause I know there won't be a Sunday. But I said, you know, if it's a Monday, you got to be here before noon, first appointment, and be done by noon. Okay, no problem. The satellite dish was put in on a Saturday morning, and he was done by like right around noontime. The internet side of it, however, we had to reschedule our appointment probably 5 times, and every time I told them, like, oh yeah, you know, we'll be there, and then they didn't show up. So
I'm going to tell you right now, those salespeople know little to nothing about how the actual installation stuff works. So a lot of the times you will get incorrect information from them.
well, they put me on the phone with the installation guys, and they're like, oh, yeah, we had some stuff run long, and I'm like, okay, but this, you know, they confirmed with me that I would be the first appointment of the day, and the installation guys confirmed first appointment of the day, and then that didn't happen.
Thank you.
So, anyways, moving on.
That seemed like such a sad story.
It was horrible. And we're never going back to them. We still have their satellite dish. They're not getting it back.
If you got a couple hours, I can tell you everything wrong with AT&T.
Nope. We already know.
From the inside.
And I will say one last quick thing. Anytime we've been in Costco, and there's some poor schmuck talking to the DirecTV rep in there.
Please tell me you're being a nice guy and warning him.
Oh, I'm being very loud and obnoxious when I go walking by and saying, man, hope they don't sign up for that junk, that garbage. I make it very known that, or hope they're going to show up for their appointments with that guy.
Or say something like, I hope they don't make the same mistake I did.
You know, just something like, yeah. Anyways, headlines.
Headlines. Back to headlines. By the way, that story about AT&T that comes from Cord Cutters News. It's a website. So the next headline starts off as DC Comics blank. It's a story about DC Comics.
I'm going to be optimistic and say good news.
You think it's good news?
Good news.
Good news. Anybody else? Anybody?
I'll be the odd one out. Bad news.
Bad news.
Yeah, I'll go with bad news also.
This is one of those things where you guys are gonna have to judge if this is bad news or good news. DC Comics cancels Order of Stargirl by Jeff Johns. So basically, the gist of it is because they're working on the TV series of Stargirl, that they're gonna hold off and cancel the actual comic book, and hoping to generate some kind of what do you call it?
I'm going to
Some
say
kind of news.
Good news because of long run. Because they're looking at the long run. Finally.
Yeah.
I think that might actually be bad news because the comic book may create some buzz for the TV show.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
point.
but you can look at it the same way, the other way, with everybody being into the TV and movies.
Yeah.
That actually a TV show first may generate interest in the comic when it comes out.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even quite know who Stargirl is. So, has she been in this game?
She's a team Stars and Stripes. Her stepdad is Stripes.
Yeah, she's the daughter of Starman.
Has she been in this game?
Never heard of him.
I don't think so.
This game, I don't
think
know.
through like some Teen Titan content.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it's not been in the game, I don't know who it is.
Alright. Let's see what else
She
we
was
got here.
definitely in the JLU series.
Yeah, she was in Justice Unlimited a couple times.
Yeah, I remember that. Alright, next headline. Oh, that was by Bleeding Cool, by the way, the previous headline. Next headline, 2/3 of online gamers in the U.S. Blank. 2/3 of online gamers in the U.S.
I'm hoping good news, but I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be a slam piece.
Yeah,
Bad.
Probably, yeah,
I'm
bad.
gonna stay optimistic. I'm gonna say good news.
Optimistic, huh? 2/3 of online gamers in the U.S. experience severe harassment. Basically, yeah, basically everyone, most of the online community gamers,
It's toxic.
they're always like being, harassed, heckled, trash talk. I did some kind of poll.
Huh. Alright, that's good news.
They probably weren't talking to long-term gamers, though, because sometimes that trash talk is just that, it's trash talk and it's understood trash talk.
Yeah, that's very true.
It puts some hair on your chest, thickens the skin a bit.
I know when my daughter, she plays Roblox, she gets frustrated sometimes because I guess there's a game that's kind of like Call of Duty in there, and she gets shot, and I can hear her like, "Come on!" And then it's just pretty sure she was being griefed, like being hunted down and shot all the time, and I don't even know if that counts as harassment.
Well,
But
there's a saying.
See, that's why I don't play a lot of like PvP stuff, because I'm the guy that you're going to look for because I'm going to help you get your kill count up.
Right.
There's a saying.
What's the saying?
She just needs to get good.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. You need to practice. You need to get used to it. On the internet. Okay. Where is that from? Oh, that's from, I got that from Engadget.com. Engadget.
Fake news.
Fake news. Okay. A little movie news. Little movie news. Justice League 2. Blank.
That's also kind of a that's going to be kind of a either way thing, because even if you say canceled, that could still be either way.
Yeah.
I think it's good news.
I'm gonna say good news because it's getting rebooted, or not rebooted, but getting salvaged. It's getting saved.
You think so?
I was gonna say Justice League flopped for hidden theaters.
They're getting a new director to salvage the series.
I want to take a quick poll
I'm gonna
here
say
real quick.
good.
Okay, I like Wonder Woman, I like Aquaman. Didn't like Shazam.
I didn't watch that yet.
Shazam was okay. I mean, it wasn't really serious at all.
Well, that's the whole point
As
of it.
not as much of a fan of DC as I am of Marvel, even I know that they kind of flubbed the characters to make it, I don't know, work. But I don't know, if you look at it more like a younger audience movie, it was pretty decent.
Alright, what's the headline?
Justice League 2 would have released today if things went as planned.
So
Wow.
yeah, again, it could go either. It could be seen either
So,
way.
It could have went either way. Yeah, it depends. I kind of liked it, but I liked it. I mean, it wasn't great, but I liked it. I like watching, the whole thing on screen. Guess I'm just more of a fan.
I want them to put together the original cut that they actually had with the original color palette that they wanted to go with.
Well, I think I read something where, what if they did put out the original cut and everyone's just like, okay, like all that hype is all gone
But they ran
about the
that risk
original
when
cut.
they released the Richard Donner cut of Superman 2. And everybody loved that.
Yeah. Right.
Was that it?
That's I believe. Where did I get that from? It's from movieweb.com. There's two more. If you're interested. Two more. Young Justice Outsiders. Blank.
Good news.
Referring to the TV show.
he's gonna release. They're gonna. Oh, I know this one. I know what it is.
Oh.
But I'm not gonna spoil it.
Bad news. I'm gonna say canceled.
It's See, Ben knows the news too. Let me just say, anyone who has been following Knife Edge Now Twitter feed,
Right.
will know the news.
Right. Yeah, I mean, you could subscribe to Knife Edge Now on Twitter. Might get a little heads up on certain things.
If you follow him, yeah.
So, good news or bad news? Yeah, everyone pretty much decided what it is? What you guys think it is?
I'm gonna stick with you.
Yeah? Yeah, still. Actually, I don't know if I was able to retweet this. I don't know if I did. If I did, then. Well,
Does it have
Young
something to do
Justice.
with One Eye?
No.
No. Oh.
No.
I might be wrong then.
No, this is more of a general kind of news thing.
Then go ahead and do not follow Knife Edge Now. Because I will get you.
Well, Young Justice Outsiders is getting deeper in the best way. I guess they're kind of going to deeper storylines.
To quote Double D earlier, that's what she said.
That could be taken an entirely different direction.
Yeah. But the headlines here suggest that it's a good direction. So, and I got that from Gizmodo.com. And the final headline: former Batman Ben Affleck blank.
Tired of playing movies.
Good news, refuses to ever come back. I don't know.
Good news, bad news. Former Batman Ben Affleck. And we're almost
I'll
out
say
of
good
here.
news.
We finished up.
Is cast
Bad
as
news.
Night?
We're in Faust.
Bad news.
I will stay the course and I'll just say it's good news, I guess.
Okay.
I didn't think he did a bad job. I kind of wish they'd just get someone who will stick to the role and not abandon it. That's what Marvel's doing good, is outside of the Hulk and what's his name? Iron
Well, they
Fist.
finally found somebody to play the Hulk that actually stuck with it. It was really good with the role. So.
But
Well,
go ahead.
Former Batman Ben Affleck repeatedly gets back in superhero shape. Oh, reportedly gets back into superhero shape.
That's bad news.
Apparently, he's not signing up for any role. He's just getting back in shape, guys. After his little...
Yeah,
Maybe he is coming back.
Yeah, that doesn't really.
Maybe he
But
is
that
coming
doesn't
back
really
like
mean
that.
anything,
We never
though.
know.
Yeah, you never know.
That could literally be anything. I mean,
He could be old Batman
Matthew
for a
McConaughey
Batman
did
Beyond
for
movie.
Ring of Fire. It doesn't have to be necessarily a comic book character, though.
Maybe he
That's
just liked being fit.
Yeah.
No one likes that.
And that's headlines, folks. That's headlines.
What? Wait. Let me.
A little ding there.
That's good. All right. Let's play us
Oh.
out. Yeah, it's like Ben said, maybe he just wants to be healthy again.
It's possible.
Cut out the cocaine and that. Wait, what?
Right.
I like how that kind of implies, though, that he chose not to be healthy.
He could have been eating McDonald's every day for the last couple of years. We don't know.
What's
Well,
wrong with
that's
that?
true.
Did go through
I
a
don't
rough
know.
patch.
Living the life.
I've been thinking about stuff like that lately. It's like, what was the other one I heard? The song "The Devil Went Down to Georgia." Everybody knows that song, right?
Maybe if I
Or
heard it.
at least has
I
heard
don't know
of
the
it.
title. Possible.
I don't think I could play that.
The Devil
It's a
Goes Down
little
to Georgia.
indie
Went down to
song
Georgia.
from, a couple of years ago.
It's the Charlie Daniels, country, early '80s, I think. Anyway, the funny thing was, it was like, well, the devil went down to Georgia. That implies that either the devil is a northerner, a unionist, or that Georgia is below hell. So it's like,
That's deep, man.
yeah.
Alright.
It's weird, because hearing that kind of makes you look at the way some other things are worded, and you kind of just go like,
We got, I saw Drew
or at least
log in. What's Drew
Oh,
got
yeah, Drew.
going on? Drew, you wanna join us, buddy?
Sure.
Alright.
Guess you pick him up.
Yeah, we'll get him.
I got Ben last time.
Alright. Well, we don't need 2 healers, or 2 trolls in here. So, I assume Manchuto will probably go back to DPS. Alright, we're ready to queue in for the last raid of the night.
Yep. Queuing now. Shattered Gotham.
I'd also like to welcome back to our stream our good friend Tay D.
Oh,
Another
hey,
another regular. It's been a while. Though I haven't streamed in a few days. I did do an impromptu stream on Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We did a league event on Sunday also, where we helped a
That's
lot of
right,
our members that had lower CRs and whatnot. Ran through some various raids. Some of the earlier ones, like T2 and T3, just to kind of help them out, get some feats. A lot of stuff they haven't ran before. So that was fun. That was very nostalgic.
Alright, people got some good stuff out of there.
Yeah. I got a few base items. Oh, I think Ben might be coming back.
I am currently, we queued in.
Oh, wow.
Which reminds me. Yeah. We popped. Maybe you can pick them up. If you didn't get in. Did you get in already?
I think ours might have popped, but I don't know if everybody's accepted it yet. I could probably leave the queue. Ben, you come? Are you still? Oh, it just
Nope,
popped
just
for
popped.
us.
And there goes a weekly
Ah,
that I
bummer.
almost got.
We could switch over. The other.
This is Amanda Waller. Task Force X is taking control
That's
of the
okay.
situation. I'm sending in the
He's
Suicide
listening.
Squad to assist you.
Yeah.
He's somewhere out
with us-
there.
He's with us in spirit.
He's out there somewhere.
We're going to counteract him by combining all our power into a single vessel. Shazam.
I still say they need to get the guy who voices who does Constantine in the Arrowverse to redo his voice here.
It cost him too much money.
This guy's definitely ready to
If they can't even have so who is it? Newburn, George Newburn. He's doing Superman now in this. Is that right? Did we get the name right? George Newburn.
I think so, yeah.
Well, I heard for the Infinite Crisis crossover, Brandon Routh is going to be both playing the Atom and his Superman that he played for Returns.
Well, what I
That'll
mean
be
by that
interesting.
is the DC Universe Online they recast Superman's voice, but they didn't go back and redub it for the earlier episodes.
You can't handle that much power.
You know, like they did with.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying, yeah.
Still Adam Baldwin up until what? Kandor raid, I think.
Kandak.
That's the guy who did it for JLU, the guy who played on Wings, right?
No, that was
No.
Daily.
That was
Adam
that was-
Baldwin was Gene on Firefly. And the lawyer in Buffy.
Watch your step.
The lawyer?
Special guests tonight in Shattered Gotham here. We have Central Destroyer.
Okay.
And
We have,
S4D1M9.
We got Sway.
What else do you got?
Oh boy, I don't know if I can even pronounce
Sadabane?
this. There are other special
Crazy
guests.
Wolf.
We got a healer.
Aisha Swain. Aisha.
So Red, if you want, you could probably go DPS. We got 2 healers. We don't really need 2 in this run.
Swayze Wolf. That's what who you have?
Swayze Wolf.
Swayze
Yes.
Wolf and.
Wait, is no one gonna take bets on who's gonna fall first?
Knife Edge will fall first.
I will fall first. So only if someone pushes me. Which
I'm not
has
in with you,
happened
so I can't
before.
So
That's
y'all
true.
know what to do then.
Sprangtastic did the leap of faith and lost. Our special guest, which Midori was mentioning, we have S4D1M9. I think that's supposed to be. I have no idea what it's supposed to be. S4D1M9. And Joe 3627, not to be confused with
Joe 3628.
yes, and Aisha Swain.
Well, clearly Joe 3626 was taken.
Yes.
And Swayze just died.
Oh, the first to fall in this group was Swayze Wolf. The Z was capitalized, so.
Cool.
Oh, I almost knocked off one of the other ones too. Oh, I missed.
Are you sure it's not Swa Z Wolfen?
Could be.
Possibly.
It looks like Swayze. Swayze. That's what it looks
Oh,
like
Patrick Swayze.
on your raid. I am watching both streams.
Well, you must have a command center going on there right now.
Yeah.
In the edge rooms.
The edge
Got like
latch.
3 tablets, a computer, and
Or just tabs.
You might
Got
have
Chrome
quite-
and a couple tabs.
You might have quite the rig. Uh-oh. Swayze fell again.
See, acting up.
It might have been bad news to have, it might have been a bad idea to have Red go DPS, because Swayze is having trouble walking.
This
We don't
guy's
need a
name.
healer for a while. We just don't
puzzle.
know.
I'm really trying to figure out this guy's name. It could be what's a 4 usually? An A?
Yeah.
yeah, 4 is an A, 1 is an I, 9 is a G. Usually, I think.
Sadming? Sadam? Sada.
Sodomy?
It's S4D1M9.
If you end up watching this stream, S4D1M9, please let him know, because he's not going to
Yes.
sleep tonight to figure it out.
Please, please message me as the pronunciation of your name, because
Sadim.
Sadin. It's the MG that kind of, I don't know how to say the MG. How do you say MG?
You said S4
D1 MG.
MG.
Yeah, Sierra 4, Delta 1, Mike 9.
Yeah, if you end up watching this video, or if you're on now,
Sadim.
please send me a chat.
It might be like a Middle Eastern kind of name or something like this. Sadim. But I would think that seems like a very like random and unique name, so you'd think it'd be available.
Well, maybe the 9 is not really a G. I think that's what's throwing it off.
It could just be a 9. So yeah.
It could be a 9. It could be Saddam 9. Sadim 9. Yeah, it could be.
Oh, that's possible.
Okay, quick poll. Who here would like to see a sequel to the early 80s movie Real Genius?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay, Knife, you just knocked into.
Did I what? I knocked you
I
out?
think that was you. We both hit the thing at the same time, and I got flung over to the side.
It's apparently knocked 4 people out. 4 people died.
And then he pulled a fly?
Oh crap, I missed the jump.
Yep.
Yeah.
Come on, man, you're supposed to have that stuff ready to go. You're the guy behind it.
I do have it. I gotta hire more people.
You got that kind of rig. You got an amazing rig there, and you can't even.
I can't get it. Well, I mean, you know.
Oh, Swayze died.
I got him.
Oh, Swayze.
Yeah.
He's got Hugh Jackman set up from Swordfish.
Go ahead, Tex. Yeah, I'm not gonna compete with you for that jump. That's the jump I died in.
Died again.
It's that moving on our side is that moving pentagram trying to jump into.
We just defeated Tala. And now she's gonna get eaten by the tentacle monster. Has a whole different meaning if this was anime.
Definitely. You gotta watch those tentacles.
Yeah. I've heard. Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. Right, exactly.
Oh, I think we just lost someone again. Someone just fell. Oh, Central Destroyer. Just got centrally destroyed.
Ah, see what you did there.
Thank you. I didn't even get a womp womp on that one. Come on, man. You're supposed to be on top of
that
this.
didn't.
Judge needs you to explain the technical thing to him, Double D.
It's just tentacles. You know?
Judge needs you to explain the tentacle thing to him, Double D.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look down in chat.
Well, if you wanted to know about the tentacle thing, you can
Google it with safe search off.
Google it.
Or you can follow and subscribe to Knife Edge Now. Knife Edge Now, and there will be an explanation a little bit later. just to let you know, I mean, you know, a lot of the answers that you can find is on Knife Edge Now.
Knife Edge Now, a direct extension to Urban Dictionary.
Yep.
You could also follow at Daddy Dangerous 78. Typically
Yes,
at
you
Daddy
could.
Dangerous. Typically at Daddy Dangerous 78. Will like and or
Depends on how adult you hit your feet.
many Aphids Now's posts.
Yeah. There's a
So you want your feet to be PG-13 or
retweets.
rated R?
I did say that right. Correct. Retweet. I'm a dad. I'm not supposed to know these things.
We just got the Felix Faust.
Okay, we're about there.
As opposed to Felix the Cat.
I'm following Drew's bouncy balls.
Are they blue?
They kind of are. They're blue and yellow. So that's kind of scary, man. Drew, you might
You
want
need
to
to go get that looked
see
at.
a doctor.
Yeah, you might want to back away from the blue and yellow balls.
Gamer.
They sound sinister.
Or he's really good at basketball. Speaking of basketball,
Yes.
how's
Speaking of that.
we haven't
How are the Knights doing this season?
had an update recently on the
Yeah, there
Justice
hasn't been
Nice
one.
season.
Well, they're still number one. There will be a live broadcast soon.
Are they in hiatus?
Uh,
The All-Star break?
It is coming up to the All-Star break, yeah. Which,
Okay.
unfortunately, none of the Knights were invited to attend.
Really?
Yeah, only because I think most of the games are like 12 minutes per quarter
Okay.
when it's being simulated. So of course they're gonna have more points when the simulation comes down.
Gotcha.
And ours is played out at 6 minutes each. So
Okay.
they're gonna have a little bit less, but
You'd think they'd take into account for that.
yeah, no, I wish they did. I wish they did. But
disregard the
the
tank.
lineup has changed a little bit too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know one of our two point guards have a little bit more playtime.
Okay.
Midori, Hero, and Katja Fly.
Yay.
They're definitely playing a lot more.
Now let me ask you a question.
The other, yeah, go ahead.
I'm not a bench warmer. Yay!
So the All-Star games, when that happens, who do you think will win the home run derby this year?
Simulated? I have no idea. I didn't look at the lineup. But if I had to guess, possibly the West Coast, considering the stars on the West.
For the home run derby?
What?
The home run derby. Who's gonna win this year in
The home run derby?
Is that like where they play baseball on horses?
There you go.
How many touchdowns did we get last game?
Oh.
Did I score a touchdown?
Just fell there. Yeah, everyone has scored. I can tell you that much. Everyone has scored. Yeah.
Is that on or
Everyone
off?
scores. I recalled last game, which wasn't televised, unfortunately. Fly had a lot of steals last game. I think they were playing the
Sixers. Stealing hearts?
Oh. I don't know. I don't know about that.
You did say that a lot of everyone has scored.
Everyone has scored. On and off the court, I guess. I don't know.
Sounds like a more successful game than a real life.
He just jumped right at.
Yeah, he didn't really like me.
Also like to welcome another longtime viewer, Host Me Raffle.
No way.
They seem to kick in.
What's he wrestling?
I don't know. Hosts. We had a few drop below the cathedral.
Yeah, we got a couple stragglers over here too.
Yeah, this is where I die.
Guess we lost some people along the way.
By the way, George Floor, I don't know if you saw that in League Chat, he was a power forward in high school. Or...
Oh, nice.
It's pronounced Lori?
Well, you know, there might be a chance, because we did lose a player. And I think we should keep the roster fresh.
Maybe.
Keep the lobster live to who's active on the nights. We did lose Mr. Lantern.
That's true.
What happened?
So, well, no, Linda Lantern had taken hiatus from the game. If you're watching Linda Lantern, Lynn Lantern, your multiverse personality or whatever in the NBA 2K19 world.
Oh. Almost fell off.
I guess you're gonna go on free agent list.
I find that a little disappointing that he was renamed Knife. That doesn't show very much diversity in the Justice Knights League.
Well, I mean, if this was the WNBA, I could do it in the winter.
Again, Knife. You're saying that women have no place in the Justice League team?
In the NBA. But of course,
you ask him what position he played in varsity basketball in high school, he'll just tell you bench.
Well, you know.
He rode the what?
Seems,
Oh, he was happy with that.
control the spear of destiny, the mark of
So, yeah.
He was like, I didn't have to do squat, and I got a letter.
powerless before me.
The only people that are benched currently is, I mean, even Black Astral's currently on the roster, on the active roster. I want to say Lynn Lantern, and there's somebody else. Who's that? Who's that second person?
Free agent?
It might be, or just on the reserve list. Maybe I can put him back in the minor leagues or whatever. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. But if you wanted to catch up, another shameless plug. If you wanted to see the rest of the season, tune in to
how many games have you played?
Knife Edge now.
Check out Knife's YouTube channel.
Knife 728. Personally play, or are you just talking about the last 3 games I played?
I thought you renamed your YouTube to Knife Edge now.
No, it's to get to the actual channel, it's still Knife 728. But if you do a search, yeah, you can type in Knife Edge now. You can find it that way too.
Okay.
You know, the whole youtube.com/user/ Knife 728, that kind of.
How many? What's our record?
Oh, currently it's like 38 to like 10 or something, 10 losses or something like that.
Acceptable.
It's odd that these games have not been televised. 40 games.
Not all 40 was going to be televised.
Depends. Are you using
They're on your local.
Then it has been technically televised.
It's on a local televised.
Because I've only seen like maybe 5 games on the Knife Edge Now channel.
Yeah.
The licensing rights must be insane.
Yeah.
Let's talk about this stuff. Shall we?
Okay. Yeah, but see, we had the good thing going there. Now you just. Now we got nothing. So we just defeated Mordu, and now Mordu is going to get attacked by the tentacle monster.
Same here.
In ways he doesn't want to. I can actually bring up something. So, I'm thinking next week. We are, being that I know my partner in crime will be here, we are going to have a giveaway of sorts. And this is kind of, I don't want to say last minute because it is kind of a week's notice, but we're gonna do a giveaway, and it's gonna be something throughout the stream. So even if you don't watch the full stream, you still have a chance. And this will be for viewers of the stream only. League members are more than welcome to, like I said, view it and respond if they want. But basically, during the stream, and you'll be cued in to know when it's happening. I'll be sure to let you know. Kind of similar format that we've done before is we'll have a little bit of trivia. I will have prizes, and
oh boy,
the only way to answer questions is through the stream chat. And we will do some
Twitch users.
Yeah, Twitch users. And of course they have to be watching to answer the question, but again, we don't really care where you get your answers from. So I guess if you're really quick at jumping on Google and answering the questions,
or your Uncle Jimmy happens to know everything.
Clearly, if you know the answer already without having to get on Google, you have an advantage. but I will quite literally be pulling questions from my kid's copy of Trivial Pursuit Junior.
Oh.
So the questions shouldn't be too hard.
I'm gonna get the game and study every question.
That is one way to do it. I have it close by, so I can even give you the year it was made, so you'll be able to get the exact version of it.
Okay.
But again, first correct answer on the stream chat will win the prize. And how you get the prize is you will just whisper me. Obviously, you have to be playing DC Universe Online. You have to have a character and account, whatnot. But you'll just message me through Twitch. I think it's called Whisper, whatever you want to call it.
And tell, and to receive, you have to have at least a premium.
But I think I can still mail it to them, right?
No, I don't think so. You double check that, but I'm fairly certain that's a no.
I will double check. I know my kid had just created her character on her own PSN account, so it is not, she hasn't bought anything yet, so it's still free to play. So I will...
Oh, what, items?
Yeah.
Well, I got a second.
All you gotta do is spend $5 anyway.
Yeah, it has to be premium.
Oh, alright, well, it'll be for premium members of DC Universe Online.
If not for you,
am I able to trade to a free-to-play?
Yes, trade and mail is perfectly fine. It's just on free accounts you can't do that.
Oh, well, that's what I was talking about. Can I trade to a free-to-play?
You can't mail to a free account.
Premium or above.
No spam.
That's...
Alright, well, hopefully you will be a premium member. Otherwise...
It just requires a $5 purchase, that's it.
Yeah, see, we're going to promote the game too.
So yeah, just purchase 500 marketplace dollars and you're good.
Maybe we'll get a little kickback from the devs there. They'll say, hey, thanks for doing this giveaway.
Everybody gets a free month.
We're heading out soon.
So, yeah, we just finished up. So yeah, that will be the premise of the giveaway, and the theme for next week. And I don't know quite yet if this will be a weekly thing, bi-weekly, monthly. It's gonna kind of go by the kind of response we get. You know, if clearly the idea is to generate some more viewers, generate, you know, maybe some, because again, at the end of the day, we're having fun doing this, but we have picked up a few new league members by doing this stream. So always nice to bring more people into the league.
Oh, actually, never mind. Forget that message.
So the more we can bring in viewing the live stream, the better. But yeah, so the rules so far, and they are subject to change. First to provide the correct answer in the stream chat wins the prize. Currently, I'm thinking one prize per viewer. Again, you'll need to whisper me your DCUO in-game name, and I will mail the prize to you. And you know, again, I don't care where you get the answer from, as long as it's the correct answer. We do have some league members in here that do not have a Twitch account yet, or choose not to, whatever. They are allowed to help you with the answers if you want. Again, it depends on your typing speed and your knowledge on it. So that will be the premise behind the giveaway. Hopefully next week.
Next Thursday.
I'll throw up a little advertisement on my Twitter account, on my Facebook account. I'll put it in our Justice Knights recruitment feed on the DCUO forums and wherever else we can get some free advertising. Alright. So we know what we got going on
And we'll
next
be
week.
in our underwear.
Possibly. We got Wonder Dog and Crypto up here rolling around on the floor in front of us. I don't know what's going on there, but
I don't know either. I didn't remember to feed them, so.
But there's nothing wrong with that. Whatever it is they're doing. Oh. I hope y'all took some notes. Because it's time for a pop quiz.
Uh-oh. I didn't take any notes. I think I'm in trouble.
You might be.
I might be in trouble. I don't even have a pad, man.
So I'm just going to go down the roster and we're going to ask some questions. First question is going to go to Blast Pattern.
Chocolate.
Name a city.
They have to be a well-known city or just any city?
Any city.
The question is, name a city.
Name a city.
Doris.
Judges?
Okay. Sure. Pretty sure there's a Doris somewhere.
Doris, California, 3 miles from the southern Oregon border.
Nice. There you go.
Trust me, it exists.
Something.
Drupal.
You learn something new.
Are you here? You left
I'm
the
here.
group. Alright, great. I'm gonna have to turn you up a little bit. Pull up. Drew Bolt. Let's see, your question is, what is the name of Stretch Armstrong's dog?
I don't remember that in our
I have no idea.
thing tonight.
What rhymes with stretch and...
What do you got, what do you got, Drew?
Yeah, I don't know.
Accessing the database.
His answer is, I don't know. Judges?
But that is true.
His Stretch Armstrong's dog is named Fetch.
Fetch. Awesome.
Next question. Judge Lore. What is the next DLC for the DC Universe Online?
August 6th?
I didn't say when it comes out. What is the next DLC? Like, what is the theme?
Content.
Meta.
Metal?
Metal? Did you say metal?
Do we accept that, judges?
Give it to him.
Sure. Microphone's cutting out. He said metal.
Nice.
Metal!
Next question. Let me find someone here. Catch Fly. How you doing? Oh.
Okay.
What?
Technical difficulties?
Are you there, buddy?
I was muted.
Oh.
My bad.
Alright, well, let me repeat the question. Catch Fly. How you doing?
I'm doing ecstatic.
Judges. Alright, nicely done.
That's actually incorrect. I was not feeling ecstatic. I lied.
Oh.
Judges. Judges.
Yes. Sure, why not?
Tried to trip up the quizmaster and push it.
Alright, Manchuto. Who was first on Damage In during the first raid?
Daddy Dangerous?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Next, Midori Iroh. What word becomes shorter when you add letters to it? Add 2 letters to it. Let me repeat the question because I kind of flubbed it there. What word becomes shorter when you add 2 letters to it?
I was about to say that, Led, but yeah, short.
Short, yeah. Alright. Let's see, next, Red Lead. This will probably be a softball question for him. Red, which league member gave the most heals in the last raid?
Can somebody do a Red Lead voice?
Oh, he's typing in chat.
Because
No, me.
Oh, there you go.
It was Red.
I hope it was me.
It was Red. All right.
Yeah. Alright, next question. For Sprangtastic. What did the Scarecrow want from the Wizard of Oz?
His firstborn. That was Midori Katja.
He's right. Well, wait, judges.
Wait, is it right?
The Scarecrow
The brain?
wanted a brain. I drew my
guess?
also right. Fear gas.
Okay. Got you.
Alright, 2 more
Things
questions.
for everybody.
Texas Lightningstorm. What do turtles, chickens, and spiders all have in common? Besides good eating.
Possibility that they all lay eggs.
They've all been turned into mutants.
They do, yes. I will accept that. They all hatch from eggs also.
Okay. I thought there was the letter S. They all have a letter S in it.
And final question for Knife Edge.
Oh.
I hope you took notes. Name your favorite professional bowler.
Munson. Wait, was he a professional bowler? You guys know what I'm talking about?
In the movie he was, yes.
The movie, Munson. I'm gonna give myself a thing for that. What was the name of that movie? Anyway. Kingpin, thank you.
I don't know if I would have given you points for that.
Why not?
It's a fictional. Alright, oh, wait, hold on. Hold on. Come on. Oh, there we go.
Brief pause.
Knife Edge.
Yes.
Last question.
I thought that was the last question.
Name your favorite non-fictional professional bowler.
Alexa, can you name me a professional bowler? She's not sure either.
Judges?
Smith.
Judges?
Yes? It's gotta be a Smith somewhere. He's a professional bowler.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Sorry, professional bowlers, I just don't know. Just don't know you guys.
Well, that's the point of the question.
Yeah.
Oh, no, more technical difficulties. That's not our out song.
There we go.
Well, that's our show. Unfortunately, once again this week, we are out of time for our interview with DCUO Community Manager Maps. So we will have to postpone that again for one more week. Our apologies to him. If you want to learn more about the Justice Knights, you can check us out at justiceknights.us. We are always recruiting. Still looking for some healers and tanks, but all are welcome to apply. Additionally, if you like what you saw and would like to see more, don't forget to like, share, comment, follow, hit the little bell, and or subscribe to the channel. You can find me here on Twitch and on Facebook at DaddyDangerous78, on Twitter at DaddyDangerous7, all of which will be linked in the description. You can also find Knife Edge on Twitter at Knife Edge Now.
Yep.
You can also find him on YouTube.
If you didn't catch that the other 27 times I said
it. Right. Just make sure.
Twitch also, I believe, is at Knife Edge Now.
Yes.
Live streams are typically uploaded to my YouTube channel within 48 hours. I believe same with Knife.
Yep.
Likewise, if you hated what you saw and want to offer some constructive criticism, feel free to head on over to Knife Edge Now and dislike, share, comment, follow, hit the little bell, and,
just the good
and unsubscribe to his channel.
Just take out all your negativity on it.
Give him some non-constructive criticism too. He loves it. Once again, my name is Daddy Dangerous, and this has been Thursday Night Nights. Thank you for watching, and good night, everybody.
Good night. We are out.